Hey guys, today I am not sure exactly what I'm doing for the video, that is. I have cleaned my phone because sometimes you got to go through all the screenshots and the pictures and all the things and get rid of all the junk you don't need. So I've done that today. I am washing our sheets. That's why the bed looks like it does. And I've got to wash towels because today's Saturday. Jeff has just left for work. I didn't cook today. I didn't cook breakfast. He ate leftovers, and I did too. I ate some of that apple cobbler. And I have learned whenever I take my medicine that I need to eat a protein. I think I've talked about this one time. Let me go ahead and just start folding. I'm going to do a laundry chat with you because I don't know what else I'm doing. I may not do anything else today. I may not cook anymore today. I may just wash clothes, which the things I'm washing today, I just throw back onto the bed or throw back into the bathrooms, so I don't fold them anyway. But anyways, I lost what I was saying. Yep, I lost it. I don't know where it went. I don't know what I was saying. Maybe I'll come back to it. But Jeff's gone to work. I'm not cooking. Was I talking about that? I don't even know. I hate when I do that. I'm a little bit everywhere anyway. But I've been... Oh, was I talking about just putting the stuff back because I don't fold it? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's just move on. So I'm doing a laundry chat because I don't know what else I'm doing. I may not be cooking tonight because Noah wants to go get something from the store, and I may just say, you know, let's go swing by and grab something because honestly, I just don't feel like cooking. I feel very tired today, and I haven't felt this way in a while, but there's a lot been going on in the last couple of months. Y'all know that. And no, it is not, you know, directly affecting me in a way that it's in my house, but it has affected my heart. It's affected my feelings. It's made me sad, things like that. Emotionally, I'm a bit drained because of what has been going on, because I hate to see my baby sister going through everything she's going through. I also, like, the first of the year when I found out that my other sister had found out she had Sjogren's, and then, you know, Judy found out while she was pregnant that she has Sjogren's. She didn't even know about it before. She had no clue that she had it. So it's like both of them, we found out that. And then yesterday, I don't know, it was yesterday evening. It was too late for my sister to go talk to my mama. But, because mama goes to bed a little bit earlier. But, my sister that is usually the one that takes mama to her doctor's appointments and stuff because she lives closest and she can drive in Montgomery without any, you know, fear or whatever, because I have sisters who are scared to drive up here. She sent me a text and told me that mama has been diagnosed with Sjogren's as well. And I felt like everything, just like, I felt anger. I felt, you know, sadness. I felt all kinds of things at that point whenever she told me that. Not at mama, not at my sister. Not at the doctor who actually found out. But because I remember, okay, I'm 46 now, and I was somewhere between 14 and 16 or something like that. That mama, I was not living with mama at the time, but I was visiting mama after she had dental surgery. And I remember even younger than that, that mama, she lost all of her teeth whenever she was in her late 30s, or she had to get them pulled. And I was like, you know, I always fought to keep mine healthy because I thought that maybe it was because she didn't have the proper dental care as a child and all this stuff. But she has had dry mouth for years and all these different things. And things just started adding up as soon as my sister said Mama had Sjogren's. They didn't add up before then. But I'm kind of going all over the place. I remember visiting Mama because I wasn't living with her at the time. It might have been after Jeff and I were together and we were living together. It might have been when I was 17. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Either way, Mama had mouth surgery and stuff. So I started remembering all these little things. I remember Mama had trouble swallowing, and she's actually had to have her throat stretched, is what she calls it. I don't really know the technical term. She's had that done a couple of times, and all these different little things where she had like body aches. And during the time whenever she had the dental surgery, somewhere in that time frame, a doctor told her that she may have lupus, but he didn't ever do any more testing. He didn't find out anything else, but the only thing he did was he ruled out lupus, which is a rheumatoid illness. It's an autoimmune illness. So instead of him going ahead and finding out, you know, okay, well, let's find out why you are feeling like this, why all these things are going on, why this happened, he just let it go. All this time, I believe Mama has had Sjogren's because it goes way back. I am 46. I was somewhere between 14 and 17, or maybe 18 at the time when all this was happening. So, over 30 years, someone could have diagnosed her, someone could have found it out, someone could have given her a treatment. No, you can't heal it, you know, not conventionally, but there could have been some kind of treatment. And I got so angry last night, and I was so sad for Mama, and I was so mad, just like, I had all the emotions all at once. And for whatever reason, I didn't want to cry, so I fought it. I don't know why I didn't, but I just didn't. I think part of it was because I'm kind of cried out, and also I didn't want to upset Noah, but I needed to tell Noah. So whenever I found out, I'm trying to see if the stains came out of this. They kind of did. I only wear it around the house now anyway. But I kind of had all those emotions whenever I found that out. And then I started wondering, okay, 2 of my sisters have it, and my mama. Okay, I have 6 sisters. What about the other 4? I know that one has hypothyroidism, which is what I have, which is an autoimmune disorder. But I don't know. Is it hereditary? I have all these questions. I have all these things. So kind of like, I'm emotionally kind of tired. My brain is tired. My emotions are tired. And so, like, physically, I'm okay. Other than my thumb hurts for some weird reason. But emotionally and mentally, I'm just exhausted. So last night, after I told Noah, I had actually sent Selena a message. She never responded. She never responds anymore. She doesn't talk to us. There's no reason for her not to talk to us. It's her choice. I can't stop her from doing what she's doing. She's an adult. I can't make her care. So I'm like, not giving up on her, but I've reached out and reached out and reached out. And I'm not saying I'm not going to reach out anymore, but I'm just gonna kind of, how do I say it? Not that I won't try to talk to her or anything like that, but I'm gonna try not to be worried about it, because I worry about her all the time. She is one of my biggest worries. And people say, oh, well, you're a Christian, you shouldn't worry. I'm sorry. That's going to happen no matter what. People say that worrying is a sin. I don't believe it. If worrying was a sin, I believe it'd be somewhere in the Bible saying it wasn't. I haven't seen it, and I've read the whole Bible. Now, granted, there are things that I have missed when I read the Bible that I went back and read again later on, and I'm like, wow, how did I miss that? Usually it's because I feel like it's because God wasn't ready for me to see it yet. Because sometimes we have to see things at different times. But I don't feel like it's a sin to worry. But we shouldn't we shouldn't dwell on things. But we can't stop ourselves from caring. We can't stop ourselves from worrying about our children or our spouses or our loved ones, friends even. We can't stop that. We can't stop that feeling, that emotion, that thing that happens. We can't stop it. And even though I try to, because I hate worrying, it's the biggest anxiety, But I'm going to try not to worry about her. Just let her live the life she wants to live. Pray for her and move on with my life, because literally I have been stopped from doing lots of things. And lately it's gotten worse with everything else going on. Because when I tell her about something, she doesn't care. So I've decided I'm going to try, as they say, to let go and let God. Not that I'm trying to control it and be in God's way. I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to manipulate or maneuver or anything like that. But it's always on my mind. But I have to let her go. And, just pray for her. Which is not letting her go. So, I just have to help myself to not be so bad, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know if anything I've said makes sense. But yeah, y'all know the things I've gone through recently. You know the feelings I've had, the things that my family's gone through, the losses we've had in the last 8 months or so. All the things that have really affected us mentally, physically, emotionally, I've shared them. And I share them because I know some of you are praying for us, and I really do appreciate it. I don't share on here to get views. I don't share on here to get sympathy. I do it because you're my friends, and you want to know what's going on in our lives. You care. And even some of you, like things that have gone on in your lives, it has affected me. But not in a way that's negative exactly. It's like the things that have happened to you, some of you that you've told me about, it makes me feel less alone. Not that I'm glad you went through something, but it makes me feel less alone, and it also makes me feel honored that you would share with me. And I think since I share with you guys, you feel that you can share with me, and we have like a friendship. It's a real thing, if that makes sense. I feel like nothing I say recently makes sense. And I've said, if that makes sense, to Jeff and Noah a lot, and they look at me like I'm a goofball, which I possibly am. But what is that? It almost looks like a bunny's head. There's something, a pink stain on there. I don't know what it's from. Oh well, it's a kitchen towel. Did someone eat berries? I don't know. Possibly. But I'm not stopping filming. I'm just taking today as doing this, talking to you guys. I'm still working on the cleaning list situation. I want to do something like I used to do, where that I had a certain day for everything. But I feel like if I do that, it's not going to work well. So what I think I'm going to do is make a master list, and then from the master list each week, choose each day what I can do and do it. And if everything from the master list gets done, wonderful. If it doesn't, it just gets rolled over into the next week, if that makes any sense at all to you. I'm going to try to stop saying if that makes sense, because it drives me nuts. Well, that's just, oh, yeah. I need to tell Judy that whenever Jacob, Sarah, and Marcus are here, I will wash their dirty clothes, that, you know, after they shower and stuff. It's really odd having a baby sock, even though he's not a baby. He's almost 14. And I still don't see how that fits, because his foot's about like that. He's got big feet. Well, he's got normal for his body. But, okay, the camera shut off because I had been talking for so long. This has taken me forever to fold this one little basket, even though it was 3 loads. But anyway, I always wash their clothes before they leave, or I try to, so that she doesn't have to. And, you know, if they stay more than one night, which they usually do if they stay, I try to wash their clothes. I've always done that ever since they first started coming here to stay with us. I've always just, so that they don't have to, so she doesn't have to think about it. But a pair of his socks got left, so I've got to give them back to her, which is not that big of a deal. He has more socks, but I know I'd want my socks back. But I got to make sure that I put them somewhere that I don't forget. And I have checked on Julie Marie and Judy, and she says they're doing fine. That Julie Marie's getting better. I wanted to let y'all know that. I feel like I've jumped all over the place. Maybe this makes sense. Oh, I was talking about the cleaning. Then the sock distracted me. There's a lot of squirrels. Like, literally, too. There's a lot of squirrels in my yard. But I've been jumping from subject to subject a lot lately, which makes it harder to film, because I feel like I'm going to confuse y'all. And y'all are going to be like, what? Did you ever finish that story? No, probably not. Probably not. But yeah, the cleaning thing, I have decided that I'm going to just make a master list, and each day when I get up, I will choose which ones of the things I can do from that list. If I get the whole entire list done in one day, wonderful, which I doubt, because I mean, I want a list for the whole house. But if I get, you know, a lot of it done in one day, great. If I get none of it done, that's okay. I think that would be the best thing for me right now. There still are certain things that I will do. There are certain tasks that will be done on certain days. Like the garbage has to be done Monday, Thursday, because they pick it up on Tuesday, Friday. And I will wash clothes whenever they need to be done. But on Saturdays, it will always be sheet and towel day, because that's just what it's been for a long time. And that's what I feel comfortable with. Usually it's because nobody's sleeping. Which, now that Jeff is not on the 3rd shift, we shouldn't have that problem anyway. But yeah, that's always going to be the same. Filling all the things will always be Sunday. That's just a given for me, because I want to start the week out with all the things filled up, so I don't have to worry about it. And I didn't know what that was in my phone. I don't know what else. Oh, there's a towel, a washcloth. I have not folded these since the kids left, so I have not folded clothes. Will I wash these Thursday, or it's been a couple days I haven't folded clothes. And I have more clothes here than anybody else. But Jeff has been getting his uniforms out of the dryer or out of the basket. So that's been happening. Which I hate, because he should have his uniforms folded and everything. But I don't know. I've just been off. Really off. But I'm hoping that I can take control of my mind, you know, get everything situated to where that I don't feel so off, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm almost done. I don't know what else I'm doing today. Like I said, I don't want to cook. I don't feel like cooking. Leftovers were breakfast. I mean, I can cook, but I don't have to if I don't want to. I could put in a frozen pizza. We do have some left. I also need to give Judy my recipe for pasta bake because Marcus really likes it. Sarah likes the lazy lasagna. She loves lasagna. She loves spaghetti. But she might like the other two. Why are there so many of these? And also, I wanted to give y'all an update on something. Y'all, I told you I was going to stop using fabric softener in my wash, and I have. I did wash out the Snuggle container so I could put Odoban in it, so that well, one, I didn't want to I didn't want to mix chemicals, so I washed it. And so I am using that for the Odoban, and the clothes are just as soft. I'm still using dryer sheets, but I think that after these are gone, I may stop. I need to get my laundry line, my clothes line. I need to make sure that it is cleaned and cleaned around, and start hanging clothes up again. That's what I used to do whenever we first moved here. For a long time, I did that all the time till before I had my surgery, my spine surgery, and then I just didn't get back in the habit of it for whatever reason. And no, I didn't have any clothes this time because I had washed his already, and if he does have any clothes, I'll wash them probably today. But I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about stuff, and I don't know if I made any sense at all, because I feel very brain foggy and I feel very discombobulated lately. But I'm hoping that I can get some lists in order and get myself back on track. But what I've done today is I cleaned my phone. I took the polish off my nails because it was getting bad. I may redo them. I thought about getting the gel stuff because it's supposed to make them stronger, and they're longer than they have been in a very long time. But I don't know. I don't want to go spend that money. And I don't know if it's like, well, nail polish is probably not good for you either. But anyway, I've been washing clothes. I've done things today. I just didn't. This is pretty much what I'm sharing. I'm probably not doing anything else. Probably just the laundry chat, which is a mess, which is my brain lately. But I'm pretty sure that some of you can relate to that. But I plan on tomorrow's video, I'm going to be doing the filling all the things. I'm hoping to, I don't know really what we're doing. I really want to go for a drive. We haven't done that in a long time. It's been several weeks. I just want to get out of the city and out of the house, other than the grocery store, which we do have to go to the grocery store, but what we have to get is not very much. We have to go to Tractor Supply. We also probably need to go to Sam's because we need dog food, but we might just go ahead and pick that up at Tractor Supply, even though we don't normally, because it costs more. But we may go ahead and do that just so we don't have to go to Sam's too. So we will be going somewhere tomorrow. So you will have some sort of haul. But we don't need a lot of groceries. We need some body armor. Jeff takes that to work instead of sodas. But anyway, I'm going to go, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope this video was okay. I hope you understand what I was saying. I hope that I understand what I was saying during editing. Because I feel like I went all over the place, and I feel very discombobulated. Very brain foggy. But I gave myself very few things to do today just because I'm feeling a tiny bit overwhelmed. So, I don't know. Y'all be praying for my mama and my sisters and my, well, just my family. Just pray for my family. Pray that Selena wakes up and sees what she's doing to herself and to her family. She doesn't see that she's doing anything to herself. But you know, the thing is, I was that way at one point. Now, I wasn't listening to demonic music, which then again, it might have been demonic. I mean, it was, some of it was not, it was nasty, it was bad sounding stuff. Like, you know, later on you hear the words and you're like, wow, I used to like that. That kind of music. But yeah, that part is really, like, overwhelming sometimes to know that she's doing that. But I was at that place where I was running from God before. And God woke me up. And He can wake her up too. He will wake her up. I believe He will. But like I said, I've given myself some small tasks. I'm going to try not to, not that I'm not going to think about my baby because she's everywhere. But I'm going to try to not focus on it as much. Like, not focus on what she's doing, but every time that I think about something, pray for her instead, which I do that all the time anyway. But, like, replace the dwelling on what she's doing with more prayer, if that's possible. I know it's probably possible. But anyway, I hope that you guys are having a great day. I hope this was alright, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today in my crazy bedroom that really drives me crazy because it needs to be organized, and every time I get something organized, it gets back a mess. I need to figure out some sort of system, and I need to get rid of things. I know that. I really do need to get rid of things. But I keep some things because maybe one day we'll get to. Instead of thinking, oh, well, I'll just buy it again later. But then I look at the prices and how they're rising. And I don't want to wait. And I don't want to get rid of it and then buy it later. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I know I've already said that. If you like this video, do all the YouTube things. If you didn't like it, I'm very sorry. But do the YouTube things anyway. You might like something I do later. Most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. I'm not trying to get sympathy. I'm not trying to, you know, the only thing I want you to do for me is pray for me. I'm not trying, I'm okay. I just feel a bit overwhelmed, and I know when I'm at this point, I need to breathe. And honestly, this month's, or next month's, May's scripture writing plan has already helped me. It's going to be on spiritual warfare. I did put it on the community tab yesterday, which it'll be your day before yesterday. So, it's ready if you want it, but I decided to do a scripture writing plan on spiritual warfare because I believe we're all in a battle. We're all in a battle. Every one of us has something. Even if it's little, it's something. And I believe it can help us. But and I think that is why that I have come to the realization, me working on that script writing plan. I know I'm going on another subject now, I was telling y'all bye. But me working on that script writing plan has made me see that I need to breathe. I need to do a very little bit today. And I know my videos have been wonky, but I'm going to get back to the normal soon, like next week. I plan on it. Tomorrow's video, I plan on it being normal, whatever that is. My normal, which is, who knows what's happening. Let's find out what she's doing today. But most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. I think I said that, but I don't know. And I'm really going to go this time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate that. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.